YouTube, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content. You don't have to be a Lakers fan, but if you are a Lakers fan, it definitely helps out the channel even more. Alright, so we have some more Russell Westbrook and Kyrie Irving updates. Reports are that people around the league think the Jazz trading for Russell Westbrook and then buying him out is plausible. Now, come on. These reporters, please stop using these difficult words. Just say freaking possible. It's not that hard. Just say freaking possible. Now, I'm not for to waste your time for to get straight into the trade package. Now, when you see this is going to be a big trade. It's going to be insane. You might think I'm crazy. You might think I'm delusional. But if you let me explain it and just think about it, maybe it might make sense. I don't know. Maybe I am just delusional. And before I show y'all the trade, I just want to say this real quick again. If y'all see the recent reports, the Nets, even if they trade Kyrie Irving or Kevin Durant, they came out and said that they still want to compete. They still want to compete and still have a chance to make the playoffs. They still want to compete. And by doing this trade that I'm going to show y'all, they still have the chance to compete. And also, I think they still have a chance to convince Kevin Durant to stay. And then for the Jazz, they get 2 young players that can help them rebuild and also get 2 first-round picks. And then for the Lakers, they get shooting and get Kyrie Irving and they get size. So this is a trade. But this is the trade. This is the freaking trade. The Lakers will be getting Kyrie Irving, Bogdanovich, I'm sorry if I said his name wrong, and Joe Harris. Now, by doing this trade, the Lakers, 1, to get rid of Russell Westbrook contract, and then 2, to get shooting, Kyrie Irving, Bogdanovich, whatever his name is, and Joe Harris. All 3 of those guys can shoot threes. They're also great three-point shooters. And also, by doing this trade, the Lakers get bigger. They get more size. Bogdanovich, he is 6'7". He has size to him. Joe Harris, he is 6'6". He has size to him. So this is a great trade for the Lakers. And then for the Utah Jazz, they get Russell Westbrook. Now, keep in mind, like I said in the report, they said they're going to buy him out. If they trade for him, they're going to buy him out. So, yes, they have him right now, but they're going to buy him out once he's on the Jazz. So, just erase Russell Westbrook's name right now. Just erase his name. But they really get Ben Simmons and Cam Thomas. That's a great way to start your rebuild. Because as you know, the freaking Jazz are going to rebuild. They're going to rebuild. And I think having Ben Simmons as your point guard and having Cam Thomas as your shooting guard, that's a nice backcourt. That's nice. And then they also get the Lakers 2029's first round pick. And they also get the 2027 first round pick from the Nets. And then for the Nets, they get Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Kendrick Nunn, THT, and the 2027 first round pick from the Lakers. Now, I feel like that's going to make y'all not like this trade. Y'all might think I'm delusional because the Nets are getting Mike Conley, and like they don't want Mike Conley. They want to get younger. They want to not rebuild because they said they want to compete still. As y'all know, the Nets said they don't want to rebuild. They want to compete still, even if they trade Kevin Durant. I think by doing this trade, they can convince Kevin Durant to stay. I think if you have Mike Conley as your point guard, Donovan Mitchell as your shooting guard, Royce O'Neal as your small forward, and then Kevin Durant as your power forward, and then having Nick Claxton as your center, I think that's good enough to convince Kevin Durant to stay with the Nets. And also you have Steph Curry, you have Patty Mills, you have TJ what's his name, TJ Warren coming off your bench. That's a nice bench. TJ Warren, Steph Curry, and then Patty Mills. That's a nice bench right there. But yeah, I think getting those guys for the Nets will convince Kevin Durant to stay. So I mean, and they get a 2027 first round pick from the Lakers. I feel like that's pretty fair. Like, why not? Like, just do it. So yeah, guys, like I said, if you read the recent reports about these teams, like for example, once again, the Nets, even if they do trade Kyrie or Kevin Durant, they still want to compete. So I think this trade helps out the Nets because they get to still compete. And they get Donovan Mitchell. And same thing for the Jazz. They want to rebuild. We're giving them Ben Simmons and Cam Thomas and 2 first-round picks. That's a great way to start off your rebuild. And the Lakers, they want Kyrie Irving. We get size and we get shooting. Guess what? We get shooting and we get size. Perfect. So yeah, Lakers fans, y'all let me know down below in the comment section. This is great news. Honestly, I'm excited. Let me know how y'all feel. This is great news because we have another team that are interested in getting Russell Westbrook. Now we have the Jazz, the Nets, the Spurs, and Pacers. Those are 4 teams that are willing to take on Russell Westbrook contract. So y'all let me know down below in the comment section. How do you feel? And I'm out. Peace.